Kamusta po mga kabayan? This video will be in English because this change in the protocol affects all passengers, Filipino or foreigners. We will give additional explanations in Filipino language for protocols affecting only Filipinos. Para bigyang linaw ang mga bagay na may kinalaman sa mga Filipino lamang, gagamitin po natin ang salitang Tagalog. Effective November 28 until December 15, the green lane is temporarily suspended in the Philippines. So, the green countries will follow the yellow country protocol. The yellow protocol will always have hotel quarantine. Sa madaling salita po, kahit po green country kayo, ang susundin po ninyong protocol sa ngayon ay yellow protocol. Ang yellow protocol po, bakunado man o hindi, mayroon pong hotel quarantine. And then lastly, we will discuss the protocol for red countries. So there has been a lot of countries now added into this red list. So if you are one of them, please watch the video until the end. Okay, to proceed and to help you understand the protocol in the Philippines, let's begin by explaining to you the different types of passengers that will arrive in the Philippines. First, if you are fully vaccinated and your vaccination certificate will be approved by the BOQ. Second, you can be fully vaccinated but there is a chance that the BOQ will disapprove your vaccination certificate. In that case, what will be your protocol? Then third, those who are partially vaccinated and unvaccinated, we will also discuss your protocol. For fully vaccinated Filipinos and foreign nationals, you can bring 72 hours RT-PCR test prior your departure. So bago po iyan umalis ng inyong bansa, bago kayo sumakay ng eroplano. And if you have it, you can shorten your hotel quarantine. Okay, let's start. In here, as you can see, if you are coming from green or yellow, regardless, you will always have to enter now a quarantine facility upon your arrival because the green lane has been suspended due to this Omicron variant. So, bakunado or hindi, mayroong hotel quarantine. The difference is if you are fully vaccinated and upon your arrival to the Philippines, if the BOQ approved your vaccination certificate, then if you have 72-hour RT-PCR test with you prior to your departure, your minimum stay at the hotel quarantine is only until day 3. So on day 3, you will be swabbed. If you did not bring an RT-PCR test, your hotel stay will be until day 5. So day 5 will be your swabbing day. Now, if you are fully vaccinated but BOQ disapproved or did not accept your vaccine card, your minimum stay at the hotel is until day 7. So, day 7 will be your swabbing day, which is the same as for partially vaccinated or unvaccinated. So, sa madaling salita po, kahit fully vaccinated kayo pero hindi pumayag ang BOQ dahil hindi nila tinatanggap ang vaccination card ninyo, ituturing po kayong parang walang bakuna. Now, the question is, when can you check out of the hotel quarantine facility? You may check out once your negative test result becomes available. So, paglabas ng test result at negative naman po yan, pwede na pong umuwi. So, sa mga non-OFWs po, kadalasan ay mabilis po yan within 24 hours. Pero sa mga OFWs, minsan po mabilis, minsan 24 hours meron ng result, pero yung iba po can take 2 to 3 days. For fully vaccinated, approved by BOQ, when you go home, you are encouraged to self-monitor until day 14, with day 1 as the day of your arrival. Ang simula ng bilang ay yung pagdating po ninyo sa hotel sa Pilipinas, kasama sa bilang yung tinapos nyo na po sa hotel. Kung walang RT-PCR, those who did not bring a pre-departure RT-PCR, home quarantine until day 10. As of today, there is no assignment or announcement if this is to be changed, but there are requests from medical experts to change everything back to 14 days. So let's see what will happen. If you are fully vaccinated but you got disapproved by BOQ, then it's like you will be considered as unvaccinated. So for you and for those partially and no vaccine at all, home quarantine po until day 14. Okay, for OFWs, libre ang hotel. For non-OFWs and foreign nationals, you have to book your hotel accommodation from DOT accredited establishments. It's easy to remember. Just look at your RT-PCR day. Example, if your RT-PCR is day 3, you need to book 4 days and 3 nights. Why? Because you have to stay 3 days at the hotel and another one to wait for the results. So always RT-PCR day plus 1. Okay? Okay, now let's repeat again. Fully vaccinated, approved by BOQ, and you have RT-PCR with you, book 4 days or 3 nights. If without RT-PCR test prior departure, book 6 days or 5 nights. If disapproved and ang vaccine certificate or unvaccinated, book 8 days or 7 nights. Okay, ulitin ko po ulit ha. OFW po, libre ang hotel. Wag pong mag-book ng hotel ang mga OFWs. Okay po. Now, let's go to the red list. As of today, November 28, Austria, Belgium, the Netherlands, Italy, Czech Republic, Hungary, Switzerland, South Africa, Botswana, Namibia, Zimbabwe, Lesotho, Eswatini, Mozambique are on the red list. This is due to either high incidence rate and the detection of the Omicron variant. So, there are countries here that have low incidence rate, but they honestly reported the detection of the Omicron variant, and unfortunately because of that they have been banned. Please note, this list can be expanded. This list is valid from November 28 until December 15, but even before December 15 there can be more countries that could be added here depending on the Omicron variant developments. Now let's go back to the protocol. There is only one protocol for red list, but the most important part that you have to know is the red list is the highest travel restriction in the Philippines. For red countries, only Filipinos are allowed to enter. Okay, Filipino pwedeng umuwi. Foreigner, hindi pwede. Subalit, the most difficult part is you can only go home via government-initiated or non-government-initiated repatriation flights or via a special commercial flight or the so-called bayanihan flight. Sa bayanihan flight, the airline company will have to apply for approval. We have a separate video about the bayanihan flight. Now, let's go back to the protocol. So, red list, day 1 when you arrive through repatriation or bayanihan flight. On day 10 is your RT-PCR or SWAB. Then when it is released, you can go home. Then you have to do home quarantine for until day 14. Kasama sa bilang yung pagstay ninyo na sa hotel. Note, for red list country, only Filipinos are allowed. Okay po. OFW and non-OFWs can go home via repatriation flight only. OFWs, free pa rin po ang hotel. Pero non-OFWs, you have to book 11 days hotel. For those transiting in red countries, so for example, you are from Saudi Arabia, then you have a transit sa red country. As long as you will stay only in the airport, you will not clear the immigration, you will not be considered as having come from a red country. So, sa madaling salita, kapag transit, kapag hindi lumabas ng airport, hindi lumagpas ng immigration ng transit country ninyo, at hindi naman kayo natatakan sa immigration ng transit na yon, kahit pa red list yon, hindi kayo ituturing na parang pumasok doon sa red list country na yon. Kaya mahalaga po, sa One Health Pass, ang nilalagay po dyan sa country at port of exit ay kung saan talaga kayo nang galing. Huwag pong ilalagay sa port of exit ninyo yung mga transit ninyo. Okay po? So, see you on the next update mga kababayan. Thanks for watching and liking the video. Please share na rin po para makarating sa ating mga kaibigan at mga iba pa nating kababayan. God bless and stay safe po.